pass, it's Sellers. Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, this quarterback's already taken a couple shots from the pocket. There's another one right there that affected his accuracy on that throw.
Final play of the quarter coming. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's got an open man. He's loose. Turning on the jet. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Gamecocks. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of score.
They'll line up to go for 2. They want to throw it into the end zone for the 2, and they push that lead out to 8. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. Fielded in the end zone, it's Platt. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Snagged in the middle, it's Messer.
And I think you're seeing these guys in every offense now. These littler guys that they're so quick, it's hard to get a hand on them. Run crisp routes. You can throw it short, you can throw it long, but they're just big-time playmakers. You've definitely seen an emphasis shift towards smaller wide receivers with some serious skill.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. And the Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. From the gun on 3rd down. Heaves it deep. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out of it? Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to throw again. The short hands, it's Collins. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. The Owls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. The quick out. At the 20, he's got space. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He's got it. Brought down after the catch at the 4-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal.
Well, that receiver, he knew he had to get his head turned around quickly. He's running the curl route against zone coverage, but he knows his quarterback is going to be firing that ball into him. It's a rocket pass. He's able to make the catch and get the first.
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Motion from the back. The snap sets up to throw. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He might want another play. To the air. It's Sellers. Throws to the wideout. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Out of the backfield, he's open. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
To the air on 1st down. Buys a little time. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This time it's complete. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3. And the Gamecocks are in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on 3rd. He'll take the deep shot. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Man, what great discipline by this defense. They didn't sit on the route short. They take a shot down the field on 3rd and short. Questionable shot, probably. Nice job being disciplined and getting the interception.
Yeah, and just because you have the shot play called on 3rd down like that as a quarterback, that doesn't give you the freedom to just throw it down there if he's not open. I think that...
Picked off. What a play to set him up. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
Might be looking to run. He's got it. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
Looking for a man, it's Sellers. Trying to get it away, and he cannot. The quarterback is sacked, and so is the two-point conversion attempt. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Pressure coming. Rolling on the run. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
So after that incompletion, fourth down, you've got to hold serve if you're this offense, right? Both offenses up and down the field. The opponent scored twice. You scored a touchdown on your first drive. I think you got to go for it here because right now nobody's playing defense, and this game very easily could come down to which team has the ball last.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
They're trying to pounce on their opponent with the lead in the second half, trying to steal a possession, but give the return team credit. They may not have been set up perfectly for that onside kick, but they're Johnny on the spot, and now their offense is licking their chops, hoping to go down and score.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Under fire. Unleashes one. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
Ooh, that boy's got you holding your breath every time he runs the football. So elusive, so fast. He scrambles around, buys time, and throws an incompletion. But every incompletion even looks good because he's so exciting to watch.
A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. The second half start they'd hoped for. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20.
It's so easy to be up here in the booth and say, you should have put more zip on that. Sometimes you got to use the lob wedge. That time, you probably should have used the drive.
Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Platt. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Owls in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. looking for a deep man. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. The Owls want to crank the tempo. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a heat. He'll try to do it himself. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The noise level is relentless here on second down. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. Keeps looking downfield. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there.
Now, this slant route you throw quick. It's a timing route. You've thrown 3 million of them to the wide receiver, and most of the time, gets his hands up and he catches it, keeps his body in the way. But right there, just lack of focus, lack of concentration. Just drops the easy play. He's probably caught that ball 99% of the time it's been thrown to him.
On third down, going up top. Flips it out on the screen. Showing off the arms. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit him with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Got it set up on the outside. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Second down, he'll throw it. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Under fire. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
We've just seen in this game the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his second pick thrown in this game.
Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Quarterback adapting. It's complete to the right. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Quarterback may change this route. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. After the step-off, now they have to deal with 1st and 15. Looking to throw. Moving away from pressure. He's going to take off. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? You can't do that. An illegal forward pass will cost the offense 5 yards. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking to fire. Starting to feel a little pressure. Got him downfield. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there. The Gamecocks in the hurry up.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
Just don't feel like the quarterback's in a rhythm so far. He's had accuracy issues. That last throw was underthrown, but we've seen bad decisions. Trying to force the football in places it just shouldn't go, and that's why he's already thrown multiple interceptions.
Dropping back, it's Sellers. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
Nice job executing the 4-minute offense. You know, they practice this throughout the week, having a lead late in the game, running plays to just get enough to get 1st downs to stay on the field, and they are executing this 4-minute offense to perfection.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the 1st down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Wide open downfield. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game.
Right back out.
Pacman, I think we played before, haven't we? Pacman. Nah, nigga don't want to talk. That shit crazy, bro. You ain't gotta act like that, bro. Oh shit, that's what that play is. Okay. Damn, I don't. Okay, you gotta try this shit. He was supposed to pick that off for real. Really, he was supposed to pick that off. He wasn't supposed to get no hand on that, but we coming back. Who you think that is, bro? You know he can't catch it. He threw it too far out. It don't even matter what route he went. That shit getting picked off. I'm calling it right now. I'll take a sack. That's even better. He go for it. That's what I like. Hey, but look, just finish the game though. Even if you don't get this right here, just finish the game. That's a good catch. That's a good catch. I can't even lie. That was a good catch. What the fuck? I think it came down with that bitch and all. Good catch, man. Can he catch it this time? I think not. Pacman. That offense is garbage. And look at my offense. He can't even catch a pick. I'm about all damn it threw him a pick. He can't even catch it. He sucks. Too slow, and he down. Wide open, bro. You wide open, like literally wide open. There was nobody even on him.
They never will bring me greater joy. Put your wormy ass boy in. All that shit talking about the river. When you get myself, you ain't got no place. Fish.